Hi, this is Venkat from Kaashiv Infotech company and wikidigi.com. So we are trying to give a lot of information related to the interviews. Now I'm going to talk about Wipro interview questions. So here is the Wipro Written Test. So before going ahead, this is our YouTube channel. Okay, so this is our YouTube channel, Wikidigi Code. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel and you can click this bell button to get frequent updates about our company. Okay, let's move on to the pattern. So this is a pattern Wipro will be having. So you'll be having a round 1 interview, round 2 and round 3. So in round 1 they will have a verbal. So there are almost different sections, 6 sections are the verbal, logical reasoning, quantitative aptitude, advanced quantitative aptitude, automata or coding. So they are including coding here, paragraph writing. So this pattern will be changing every time. And there is no negative marking, like if you are writing any wrong answers, they are not going to reduce the marks for you. Okay, on the other end, this is a round 2 where you'll be having technical round. And the third one is HR round. If you are an experienced candidate, directly you'll be having a technical round followed by the HR round. So this is how the pattern is. Let's move on to the questions. Here is my question. The sum of a number and the two numbers preceding it is equal to 30. Find the number. This is a question. So the sum of a number, so x is the number and the two numbers x minus 1 and x minus 2 preceding it is equal to 30. So adding these three numbers is 30. Obviously the simple logic is like 30 divided by 3, that should be 10 here. Okay, so 11 and a 9. So 10 plus 11 plus 9 should be 30. This is a simple logic. So the number x is what? It's 9. So obviously the value is 9. So it's not 9. So preceding, right? So it's 9, it's 11. So 11, 10, 9. So x is equal to 11, x minus 1, x minus 2. So the value of x is 11. So answer is B. So 11 is the answer. Let's move on to the next question. So Sanjay, there is a person, he invested an amount of 60,000. So he invested an amount of 60,000 for 2 years on compound interest. So there are two types of interests are there. One is a simple interest, the another one is compound interest. So this guy put in a compound interest. So the formula is the compound interest value is equal to the principal amount into 1 plus r divided by 100 power square. Okay, so it's nothing but t, the value of t. It's nothing but t. Okay, so the number of years. Okay, so for 2 years he put in, so p into 1 plus r by 100 power t. So t is your like 2 because it's for 2 years. So this is the formula, I'm trying to implement it. Now let's move on here. So this is the principal amount. The principal amount is 16,000 he invested for 2 years and he got the amount of 17,640. What is the rate? Obviously this is a formula. So compound interest is equal to p into 1 plus r divided by 100 power t. Obviously I got 17,640 is equal to 16,000 into 16,000 to r divided by 100. Okay, so obviously this will come down. Okay, you'll be getting this query. And from here, if I try to solve it, I got 441 divided by 400 plus r by 100 whole square. So by simplifying it, 21 square divided by 20 square is equal to 1 plus r by 100. Okay, so obviously you'll be getting this square and this square is cancelled. So 21 divided by 20 plus 1 become minus 1 here is equal to r by 100. Solving it, you'll be getting 1 divided by 20 is equal to r by 100. So r is equal to 5%. This is the value. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Okay, this is a pipes and systems problem. So if we talk about pipes and system problem, I got 6 pipes which is fitted into a water tank. Okay, so I got a water tank and there are some pipes I have created and there is some pipes which is going out. The water is flowing in and it's going out. Okay, 6 pipes are fitted to a water tank. Some of these are inlet pipes. This is called inlet pipes. Okay, and this one is like some of the others are outlet pipes. This is our outlet pipes. Each inlet pipe can fill the tank in 9 hours. This guy is filling the tank in 9 hours of time. And each outlet pipe can empty the tank in 6 hours. This outlet pipe is emptying the tank in 9 hours. So 6 hours. Okay, on opening all the pipes, so I opened this one, this is filling in 9 hours, this is emptying in 6 hours. On opening this pipe, an empty tank is filled in 9 hours. The tank is filled in 9 hours. 9 hours. So how many inlet pipes are there? That's the question. So what is the total number of pipes available? That's the question. So among 6, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 pipes. No, it can't be 6. Can be. So the number should be 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. So that should be the answer, 3 or 2. So that's the options they gave. Now I need to find it. Let's move on to the program, like a problem, like how we are going to solve it. Over here, the number of pipes is like considering x. Okay, the number of pipes is x divided by 9 is the work done by the pipe infill, like a pipe inlet pipes, minus, okay, y divided by 6 is the work done by the outlet pipes, which is equal to the total hours is 1 by 9. So this is the work. So this is the work done by the inlet pipe in 1 hour of time. This one is by like a outlet pipe, and this is the work done in 1 hour. So I'm trying to convert the entire problem into 1 hour time. X divided by 9 minus y divided by 6 is equal to 1 by 9. Solving this particular equation, you'll be getting 2x minus 3y is equal to 2. So 2x, I got the answer as 2x minus 3y is equal to 2. That's the problem I got. So this is a simplification. We should have little bit of brilliancy to solve it. So that the brilliancy is like, see over here, I'm applying x is 4 and y is 2. 2 into 4, it's 8, minus 3 into 2, you got 6 is equal to 2. So a very simple, brilliant, like intelligent things, you have to think about it. So the x value should be 4. So 6 pipes are there, among that 4 pipes are inlet pipes and 2 pipes are outlet pipes. So that's the answer. The answer is 4. Let's move on to the next problem. Okay, this is my problem. My problem is a dealer. So it's a buying, selling, gain and a profit and loss kind of problem. I'm going to solve it now. Okay, the problem is a dealer buys dry fruits at the rate of 100, 80 rupees and 60 rupees per kg. He bought them the ratio of 12:15:20 by weight. So considering he bought 12 kg of A, then 15 kg of B and 20 kg of C. That's the ratio they bought in kilogram. Okay, now he got a total of 20% by selling the first 2 products. So this first 2 product he sold, he got 20% gain. Okay, and at loss he find he has no gain and no loss. So this guy, it's a loss. For loss he sold this one. So there is no gain and no loss. He didn't earn any money. Okay, so at what percentage this guy sold this one, so that I lost everything and there is 0 like a profit and 0 gain or 0 loss. Okay, what I've invested, I receive the same. Okay, what percentage is third quantity they sold? That's the question they're going to ask it. So let's solve it. Okay, now I'm going to find out, this is the logic. Okay, total amount what I've invested, I need to find it. Okay, and these 2 quantity, so what is the plan? Logic, what I'm trying to apply it is like, so total amount I need to find. That's the first problem. Total amount the dealer invested. And what money, what profits this guy made with the first 1,2 products. This is the second point we should find. And afterwards, what money he sold this product, this third product. Okay, what money he should sold, so that we will get the loss percentage, how much loss. From that, we are able to identify how much this guy have lost it. So this is the one I'm going to find it. Okay, so let's see how we can solve this one. Okay, and this one, total amount minus the profit will give what is the rest of the amount this guy should earn. Okay, via this one, we have these 5 things: total amounts, what profit to the 1 and 2, what profit he should make with 3, and what money he earned, and from this find the loss and get the percentage. That's the logic. Okay, let's move on. How we can proceed? Okay, now let's move on. Let's go back from the fresh of this question. Okay, the total quantity rate. So this guy bought 100 rupees, 80 rupees, 60 rupees, and the percentage is 12 is to 15 is to 20. So the total quantity rate is into. So I need to plus it. So 100 into, so 1200, 50 into 80, so 50 into 80, so 0, 40, 4, 1, 8, 12, 1200 once again, plus 1000, it's 200 once again. Okay, so solving it, will be getting the answer as 3600. The total quantity is 3600. This is the first line. Okay, so the first one, finding total quantity, is done. Getting the cost, the sold amount for 1 and 2, we need to find it. For the first 2 quantity is 12 into 100 plus 80 into 15, so it's 2400. 2400 into the gain, 20% profit he made, so he got a percentage of 20% here. Okay, 2400 plus, so into, because it's how many percentage, into, okay, 120 divided by 100, that's the profit he made. Okay, 120 is 100 plus 20% divided by 100. If you solve it, you'll be getting 2880. So that's the money he made with these 2 quantities. Okay, now the third quantity, how much you have to make it out. So what he got from the third quantity is, so what money he got from third quantity, this is the one I need to find it. So 3600 minus 2880, you'll be getting the answer as the third quantity is 720 rupees. Okay, what money he invested, for third quantity, we need to identify. Okay, this one, he got money, he invested money for the third quantity. That is 60, so 60 into 20 is 1200. So 1200 is the money invested, he got only 720. What is the loss? Loss is equal to 1200 minus 720. You'll be getting the answer as almost, this is the loss. Okay, this is the loss. So 1200 minus 720, you got 8. So you'll be 11. This one is 4. So 480 rupees is a loss. He made a loss of 480 rupees. Loss is equal to 480. So I need to find the loss percentage. So 480 divided by the investment amount 1200. So that's the 1200 into 100. So solving this equation, you'll be getting the answer as 40%. So he made a loss of, so he sold 2 products with a 20% gain, but the third product with a 40% loss. That's the problem. So you may ask me a question, sir, this is the toughest problem. Is there any other possibility to answer it? The logic is very simple. I'll tell you the scenario 2, how we can solve this easily. Okay, now we'll forget these things. So I'll forget all these things. I don't want this one. A simple strategy I'm going to show you. Okay, so I don't want these things. Okay, so this is a trick, a shortcut method I'm going to teach you for this particular problem. Over here, you are able to see this one is 1200. This one is 1200. This one is 1200, right? Okay, so this one 20% he made a gain, 20% he made a gain, so the amount is equal. So he invested 3,600 rupees and he got 3,600 rupees. So there should be a loss of 1,200, 40%. 20 plus 20 is 40. Okay, if you got a loss of 40%, it is compensated. So default, without doing all this problem, we can easily solve it. It's a shortcut method I want to teach you. Okay, so 20, 20, loss, and here 40% loss, the same value you will get it. So the answer is 40. This is the shortcut technique for this particular problem. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, this is upstream and downstream problems. Let's see how we are going to solve it. First thing, before that, you should understand what is downstream. See, considering a water is flowing in this direction. The river is. So if you're going in this direction, they call it as a downstream. This is called a downstream. And if you're going in this opposite direction, they call it as upstream. So this one is downstream and this one is upstream. The water is flowing here like this. The water is flowing like this. Okay, downstream and upstream. Now let's move on to the problem. Okay, a boat takes 19 hours for traveling downstream. So downstream from point A to point B and coming back to point C midway between A and B. If the velocity of the stream is 4 km per hour, okay, the stream velocity is 4 km per hour, and the speed of the boat is still water is 14 km. So if it is a no movement of water, the speed of the boat is 14 km per hour. What is the distance between A and B? That's the question. Okay, so this is the question I need to find it. So we need to identify the downstream and upstream. So still boat is 14 km and the stream is 4 km. So what is the speed of the downstream? It's still water speed plus the stream speed. So 14 plus 4 is equal to 18 km per hour. That's the downstream. Now I'm going to oppose it in the upstream. So it is minus. So upstream is equal to 14 minus 4. We'll be getting the answer as 10. You are able to see the 18 here and the 10 here. Okay, now I found the upstream and downstream. So what is the next one? I'm going to do it. So 14 and this one speed. So I found the speed. So the total distance is like a boat takes 19 hours. So obviously I took 19 hours. So distance is equal to speed into time. So time is equal to distance divided by speed. Okay, considering that distance is x. Okay, the x. Okay, wow. So in that case, I traveled x here to reach here, and only partially I went. That's x by 2. Okay, so distance is x. For this x, the speed is 18 km per hour. So 14 km per hour. Okay, plus the half distance is x by 2. For this, the speed is 10 km per hour is equal to the total time is 19 hours. You are able to see this equation over here. So x by, so it's not, oh sorry, it's 18. This one is 18. This one is 18. Okay, x divided by 18. So upstream is 18 here. Downstream is 18 and upstream is 10. So x divided by 18 plus x divided by 2 divided by 10 is equal to 19. So solving this equation, we'll be getting the answer as 180 km. The total distance of the river from A to B is 180 km. That's the answer. Let's move on to the next question. It's the same kind of upstream and downstream sum. We are going to solve it. Let's move on. Over here, so I'll have the same things here. Okay, so I got this one downstream and this one is upstream. Okay, the speed of a boat in a still water is 4 km per hour. So speed of boat is a 4 km per hour. Okay, so and the speed of the current, the speed of the stream is 2 km per hour. The stream is a 2 km per hour. 2 km per hour. So obviously we need to find the speed. So downstream we need to add 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay, 6. And upstream we need to minus it. 4 minus 2 is 2 over here. So 2 and 6. So downstream is 6 and upstream speed is 2. Okay, suppose the time taken, so if the time taken to reach a certain distance upstream is 9 hours, the time it will take to go to the same distance downstream is how much? So for time taken for this upstream is 9 hours, how much time it will take for the downstream to go back? Okay, that's the question they have asked. So we need to find it. So distance is equal to speed into time. Okay, so considering the time taken is x. Okay, so certain distance upstream in 9 hours, x by 2 speed. So time, sorry. So distance is equal to speed into time. So problem looks like the problem is different. Okay, the time is 9 hours and the speed is 2 km per hour. The speed is 2. Okay, so distance is equal to 2 into 9, it's 18 km over here. 18 km. So speed is 2. So 2 and time is 9 hours. So 2 into 9 is 18 hours. Now I need to find what is the, so to cross this 18 kilometers with this 6 speed, the time taken is 3 hours. So the downstream is 3 hours and upstream is 9 hours. So the answer is 3. The answer is 3. Let's move on to the next problem. Oops. This is also a similar kind of problem. We are going to solve it. Okay. So the upstream and downstream problem. Let's see. So what is this question? These are all very different questions they are asking in Wipro interview questions. So you can prepare it well for this kind of questions. Okay, let's move on. Over here, in a stream running at 2 km per hour. Okay, so a motor boat goes 10 km upstream and back again to the starting point in 55 minutes. Oh, it's not in hour, it's in minutes. The speed of the motorboat in still water is what? That's the question. In a stream running at 2 km per hour, the stream is running in 2 km per hour. Okay, a motorboat goes at 10 km upstream. So a motorboat is going in the speed of, distance. Distance is 10 km upstream and back again to the starting point. So 10 km and back again to the starting point in 55 minutes. Okay, back again is downstream is 55 minutes. Okay, so we need to calculate what is the the speed of the motorboat is what. Okay, so here we got the distance as 10 km. That's one thing I got. Okay, and the time is 55 divided by 60 because minutes converted into hour. Okay, so the speed of the stream I need to find. So the stream is x, because I need to find the boat speed, minus 2 is the speed of upstream, and for downstream is x plus 2. Okay, x plus 2. Okay, so I need to find the speed and everything. So time is equal to distance divided by speed. This is the one I need to find. Okay, so moving front and coming back I took 55 minutes. Okay, so we need to solve it like 10 distance. So this is the one I'm trying to make it out. So for one way I got x minus 2 because upstream, so 10 is the distance and this is the speed, plus distance divided by speed is equal to, I got the time as 55 divided by 60. Solving this equation, you'll be getting the answer as, the answer is 22. So this is the answer. Okay. So these are the questions. Let's move on. So these are the questions they are asking in Wipro interview questions. And apart from this, we got a lot of interview questions with us in our channel Wikitech Code. And if you are looking for any of the company questions, you can send an email to kaashiv.info@gmail.com so that we can help you. And this is a kind of a social service, and we got a very different motto to help the students to get a job. But apart from that, if any of your friends are looking for a job, they can contact us at any time so that we will provide training to them and we can give job to them also, and we can provide a good job for them. So please contact us at this particular mail ID, kaashiv.info@gmail.com. And apart from that, let's move on. Apart from that, this is our website, okay, wikidigi.com. So we got a lot of technical information in this website. Just go and watch those informations in our website. Apart from that, this is our another website, kaashivinfra.com. This company provides a lot of internships for the students. You can contact us at kaashivinfra.com. And apart from this, this is our YouTube channel. So among that, Wikidigi, this is the Wikidigi code is the one which we are looking into now. And Wikidigi interview tips got lots and lots of interview questions. You can check it out. That's it. Thanks for watching our video. And apart from that, you can contact us anytime. This is Venkat from Kaashiv Infotech. Thank you. Next. Thank you.